you for coming along to our event. This is
it's lovely to be here.
It's an interesting one because we've obviously got people, and we were a little bit late because we had some clients talking to Donatella about a cruise.
It's been a fantastic evening so far, I have to be honest. First of all, it's great to be here and back with the off-border travel team. But it's great to see people in person, and I must admit I've been very busy. Everybody's wanted to get away, everybody's looking at some beautiful itineraries that we always have on sale, and that's great. But busy. So hope everyone back there is fine at home. I hope to see you next time.
Yeah, absolutely. And so how's things been going? Just in general, in terms of the last couple of months, busy? What are they looking for?
We've been really, really busy. I have to be honest, it's been fantastic to see everybody wanting to go away, and so much so that we are still selling, Mediterranean cruises for this year. So we still have some availability for 2022, and everybody's desperate to get away. So we are pleased them. But also further afield, 23 and 24, for longer voyages such as the Far East. Australia and New Zealand is coming back in a very big way, which makes sense because people have not been able to go there for...
Well, it was great news that they've announced that they're opening borders. So
that's right.
There's just going to be an absolute flood of people there desperate to get back.
We do have some beautiful itineraries around Australia and New Zealand, and also the Far East, I must admit. There's a lot of interest there again that's coming back for 23 and beyond. Yeah. So,
well, one of my questions actually was how far in advance can people book? So you're already on sale for 2024?
We are selling right up to April, May 2024. And watch this space, because I think in the next few months we will announce summer 2024 and winter 25. Simply because the demand is there. We're finding that people are booked up for the summer. They are booking now for 23, so we need to keep you entertained and we need to keep you booked. So yes, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously you said that there's savings in 2022 and there's still some availability, but where's been popular? Where's
Mediterranean? Mediterranean is definitely number one. Always has been our number one destination because it's so nice to go around, especially our ships are so small. That it's just nice to go around, be pampered on board the ship, but you get to see so much more as well because we obviously can get into ports that larger ships can't. Mediterranean has definitely been number one. The Arctic is also popular. Because it's something different, but it's on our doorstep, so not too far to travel. And then if we look a little bit further afield later on in the year, we're talking about Alaska, because again, nobody's been there for 2 years. We have the smallest ship out there doing it, so you get up close and personal with it. But also African Indian Ocean.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So nice itinerary for Christmas and New Year around Cape Town if you're looking for it.
Absolutely, that sounds really good. So tell us, just for the people that don't know, because obviously we work closely with you, we know quite. I've been lucky enough to go on board on your ships. But for the people that don't know, do you want to tell us just a little bit about your product? Not necessarily every single ship, but what you offer. I know obviously you offer sort of like the regular cruises, as it were, and then you've got the expedition ships. So do you want to just sort of go through it?
We have, you're quite right, we have two different ways to see the world. So we have our classic way and our expedition way. First of all, it's worth reminding everyone that we have the smallest cruise ships out there. So we are small, intimate. I often compare us to a luxury boutique hotel on water.
Yeah.
That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
We're all suite accommodation as well. We don't have any inside cabins or staterooms. We only have suite accommodation, and 95% of them with private veranda. We are butler service for everyone, so everyone has a butler. Most of all, we are really fully inclusive, especially for this summer. We are offering our door-to-door service, which means that we come to pick you up at home and take you to the airport. We then do your flights for you, any hotel accommodation that you may need. The onboard experience is even being enhanced because we're now including shore excursions from the summer. Brilliant. So absolutely, everything is included, and then the same on the return. So the flights, the transfers, and we take you home from the airport. So that's with us you have no worries. The moment you shut your front door, that's it, you're gone. And that's a really nice way of doing it, and you get to see a lot of the world. But for those of you that are looking for something a bit more interesting and more educational, you want to really get down to the destination, then we have our expedition Beautiful Voyages. So expedition will take you to these places that cannot often be reached by land or air, or your ship can get there. And I'm talking Galapagos, I'm talking Antarctica, I'm talking the Arctic, and everything in between. So,
and then in terms of on board, so as I said, so I was lucky enough to, I think it was Silversea News maybe that I think I saw a couple of years ago. In terms of on board, I was saying to somebody else actually, so the a lot of the cruise lines now are sort of bigger, better, all of the facilities, etc. But you're, as you said, small luxury boutique hotel type of accommodation. In terms of facilities, in terms of the entertainment, what do you offer, and who would that cater to?
Sure, that's a good question. We really cater for everyone, if I'm honest, because if you are a foodie and you like, experiencing, or tantalizing your taste buds, we actually offer up to 8 restaurants, 8 dining venues on our larger ship, which is still only 600 people.
Yeah.
So still very small. And although the ships are small, we don't compromise on amenities, because if anything, we really invest in the public areas. So we give you a choice of 8 dining venues, which if you think on a ship that is not even 600 people, it's a big choice of dining venues to have. We have more lounges with bars, coffee shops, and we do have entertainment. Obviously, we work around the guests because we have an open dining policy, which means that if you go to the restaurant, the table is yours for the evening.
Yeah.
We don't have set times to eat, which makes it even more enjoyable. So we do have entertainment that we start between 9:30 and 10 o'clock at night as a one-off, because that's what our customers, our guests do. They linger at the restaurant and then they think, I'll go and catch a show. If you don't want to go to our theatre, then you can actually go to one of the lounges where we might have a piano bar, a cabaret singer, or you can go to the casino as well if some of you like to do that. So yeah, the choice is yours, but you can also just sit on your veranda and read a book. Or
yeah, I mean, there's still plenty to do on board, isn't there? I think, and that's the thing. And I think what struck me when I was lucky enough, so I was lucky enough to spend the night on board. We didn't say it. It's funny. I've been on plenty of cruise ships, but never actually left. So, I need to change that. But actually, what struck me was how friendly the staff were, but actually, although they're small ships, there's still so much to do. There's still so much choice of bars, as you said, lounges and bars to go and sit in. If you just wanted a piano. A small bit of kind of refined entertainment, but actually you've got the theatre there if you wanted to, which I think is absolutely fantastic.
And we do have plenty of activities going on during the day as well. From 7 o'clock, you can go for a walk upstairs with the instructor, or you can play trivia quiz. We have that going on every day.
And all your ships have got like gyms, etc. on board. So if you wanted to do daily exercise, you've got classes, haven't you?
Yes, we have classes.
You've got like yoga on.
That's right. Yeah, we've got classes. So that's what you can really find something to do almost every time. We've got golf patting as well. So there's something there for everyone. And I just think you never get bored because you find something to do, or you'll be off the ship exploring as well.
I think a lot of for new cruisers certainly. I think there's that worry of I'm confined to being on board. What am I going to do? And I'm going to be bored. But actually, I mean, as I said, I've seen plenty of cruise ships, but there's always just so much to do. The days just go by. Before you know it, you've lost another day.
That's right.
If you've got off that excursion before you know it, it's afternoon, and you have maybe afternoon tea or a drink before dinner.
And for us, it's all about the destination. So we like people to explore the land, what's there. We really try and stay in port as long as we can, and overnight in port as well, because we want people to immerse themselves in the destination and the country they're visiting. So that's what makes it special. And to be honest, you'd be very tired at night, so you probably go to bed from exploring and doing all these things.
So I'm just conscious of time, but just one last quick question. What does the future look like for you guys? Have you got any exciting news in terms of new build ships or anything on the horizon?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Mark. You probably shouldn't have asked me that because I could speak now forever. We are the fastest ultra-luxury cruise line. So we are taking delivery, as we speak, of a brand new ship called Silver Dawn in approximately 4 weeks' time. So she's coming along very nicely. She'll be doing the Mediterranean this summer if you want to look at some of the itineraries. She will be showcasing a brand new spa concept called Autumn. Even in the middle of pandemic last year, we took delivery of 2 new ships, Silver Origin in the Galapagos, beautiful, beautiful ship, and Silver Moon with a new restaurant on board. And we just announced the building of our brand new ship called Silver Nova, which will join the fleet in 2023. She's a complete game changer for us because she's the first sustainable ship in the ultra luxury market.
Oh, wow,
So
that's a big talking point at the moment.
Exactly, So she's absolutely fabulous, and she will be followed by her sister ship in 2024.
Wow.
I don't know the name, so that's one thing.
So you're busy.
We're very busy, yes. We have a ship coming every year, so that's why we need to get you on board.
Well, I'm conscious of time, so I'm going to leave it there. But thank you so much for joining us. For joining us in person out there, but actually coming in and having a chat with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Really lovely to have an update.
It's been great seeing you.
Thank you.